Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes Weekly Webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today from our friends at Hunkydory Crafts, I have two adorable luxury card kits for you. This one is Cutest Christmas. This one is Let It Snow. And you guys, this is our giveaway card for this episode. So if you stick around, you'll learn how one lucky viewer can win this card to keep or share with a friend. So come play with us. All right, before we get started, I want to talk to you about the money saver that takes place today and tomorrow. That's right, it's going to be 2 days. And what it involves is the kits from today, Cutest Christmas and Let It Snow. And if you buy today's kits, as well as, now I'm giving you a sneak peek at what's coming tomorrow, as well as tomorrow's kits, which is Christmas style and festive joy. So that's 4 kits all together. Paulette has said the money saver is going to be the Crafting with Hunkydory magazine, okay? So we'll talk to you more about this tomorrow, but I wanted to show you today's kits and a sneak peek of tomorrow's kits that combined give you the magazine, all right? So let's go on and start looking at today's kits. All right, let's start with Let It Snow Luxury Topper Collection, and this makes at least 16 cards. And you guys know you can always make more cards out of all the extra bits. So beautiful, look at the little sheep, so cute. And then the beautiful horses. Of course, these all have a snow theme. Look at the beautiful blue Christmas tree and the snowman and the little village, so cute. The couple walking in the snow. And then the polar bear, mama and baby, and the swans. And then we're getting to the adorable scorable, just beautiful. Hunkydory always does such an amazing job on this one. Let's see, some of these are going to have a direction to them. Look at the beautiful swans. And I love that one. And the gorgeous tree. A beautiful horse. And this one, there's foil detailing on these. Look at that around the horse. I think all the rest of these have foil on them. So this one has a foil border. One, look up in the top corner with the little snowflakes. Beautiful. And this one has beautiful foiled snowflakes. This one has the border and snowflakes here. And then we're just back to the regular adorable scorable without the foiling. Cottage. Love the borders here and here. All right, and then I'm going to show you the cards I've done with this collection from Let It Snow and how they correspond to the magazine. Okay, so remember, this magazine is free if you purchase 4 kits, 2 from today's webisodes, and I gave you a sneak peek of what the 2 are for tomorrow. So when you buy 2 today, 2 tomorrow, you're going to get your free magazine. You just put 2 in your cart today and 2 in your cart tomorrow. All right, so with this one, we're just going to flip through here to page 28. All right, I love that they do this in their magazines. This is 3 cards from one set. It's using the Let It Snow collection, and it's using from that collection this one right here with the cute little cottage, and also this one with the little foiled corners with the little robin, and, oh, where's the other one? This topper. And with that, they show you how to make 3 separate cards using basically these 3 pieces, which I love. How to get as much as you can out of it. And this is the card that I recreated right here. It's on page 28. Just flip it out like that. I added some silver jewel border dazzle stickers here and here, and then on this side, and I also added some little red gingham because gingham is the happiest ribbon. And what I love about this is when you flip open, first of all, this is the 7 by 5 inch card, and then half of it has been cut away. And then to accommodate where you take out the center part of this frame, you know, it has 1, 2, 3 pieces typically for Hunkydories, and then you just take that away from the topper. If you didn't have something connecting these, they're foam taped on this side, these are just going to flap around, but they foam taped the greeting across here. So it's like a stability piece, which I think is so clever. I hadn't seen that done before, so good on them. All right, and then the next one, you guys, is on page 24. Here we go, and it's this one right here. And I love this one because no card blank is needed. It makes a 6x6 card. Okay, just fold it up like that, and then there's just this cute little easel technique. So cute. It uses this cardstock like this, right? And they tell you here, give you all the directions. You're going to cut this cardstock with the border at the top and the bottom to 6 inches wide, which I love. And then it tells you where to score it using your little scoreboard right here. And it tells you to score it at 2 3/4 and then 5 3/4 of an inch. So if I was to open this up, there's the 2 3/4 and then there's the 5 3/4 score. And then you're just folding it like this. You're going ahead and adding your little topper right here. I foam taped mine. And then it even has you add these little bits of like the borders right there, little foam tape hearts. And then there's a border that's right here. And this is the one that we're working with. So you get all these little border pieces. It tells you where to put them here and here. And then on mine, I just added another border back here. That way it looks pretty when you open it from that side. But yeah, just a really fun card. I added purple jewel border dazzle stickers. There we go, to mine, just for extra little sparkle. But this is just a really beautiful card to put together and really fun. So now that I've showed you those little pieces, let's take a look a little bit more of this magazine. So you're getting all of these card ideas. And it also shows you all of the kits, the topper kits that are used within making these cards. So Festive Joy. That's for tomorrow. And then we're just skipping ahead to Let It Snow, which is what we're working on today. So beautiful. Look at all the Let It Snow projects. Something for each one of them that I showed you on the toppers today. This is really, really beautiful. And Debbie did a variation using this layout on tomorrow's card collection. The one I just showed you. So all of these ideas using this particular topper collection. All right, and now we're gonna move on to the Cutest Christmas. All right, so let's take a look at this one. For this one, you're also getting enough to make at least 16 cards. I love this Santa. He is so cute, and there's something almost like the border on this print is something a little Scandinavian or something about it. I think he's just very handsome. And then you've got the little gnome Santa in the pastels. Adorable. And then the cats. Look at the cats making snow angels. If you have cats, then that's just, you get it. And then, oh, look at this, the penguin hanging from the clothesline in the underwears. So cute, the little boxers. That is adorable. And then we've got this one. I'm gonna set this one aside because I made a card. And then look at the double-decker bus with Santa and reindeer and penguins. And then here is so cute with a little nativity scene. It looks like kids in a play. Love that. And then I love this one with the geese mailing letters with the like UK mailboxes. All right, and then I'm gonna flip this over. All right, so this is the regular adorable scorable without the foiling on it. We'll do that one first. And then the little nativity. I love the plaid border. Here's that cute Santa again. Oops. All right, so here's some foiling done on this one. Oops, here we go. Definitely writing on this border, so this is the right side. And then I love this border with all of the mail cascading down and then the postage mark right there with the cute little foiling on it. Some foiling here and here. And then these borders are beautiful as well. There's the kitty doing a snow angel. I love the ghosted back, like in the snowstorm houses. And then beautiful, I don't know if you can see this, if it's filming well, the swirly background here, it's pastel. So you've got blue, purple, white swirls all mixed together in the pastels. Very beautiful. And that little gnome Santa, so cute. Maybe he's not a gnome Santa, I think he's just a gnome. And then look at this beautiful foiled snowflakes on this one. And here's a little gnome sledding with all the foiling. Here's that double-decker bus again with all the little foiled stars. Foiled stars on each side of this border. And then these beautiful foiled stars. Okay, I think we've got all of those. So I did want to show you cards that I'm doing today. Oh, I think I already pulled them out. Silly me. All right, so here is, let's do the corresponding pages because I did get organized. So we have to like check that out. We're going to go to page 72. This little cute card right up here, you guys, is so adorable. Festive Wishes. Look at that. So cute. And you guys, I forgot to mention that on these cards we've used both the silver Miri and then this one has the glamorous gold Miri cardstock. Both of these are listed down below the video if you're watching us on our webisode page. They have all the items listed down below for making the cards, the dazzles, everything. All right, so for this one, this one's a 5x7 card, and I made it according to their instructions, but I also added some little gold jewel border dazzle stickers at the top and then here, and then I created my own little inside part. This is just a little scrap left over, added some more dazzles, added the little toppers. So here's the cute little toppers, and I think they did something really fun with this one, you guys. First, they covered it with that gold Miri cardstock. Then they cut the red dot paper or cardstock just a little bit smaller, so it's got a nice little border on it. Now, when attaching paper, Debbie and I like to use Cosmic Shimmer glue. If you're doing like the first layer, like the Miri to the card, when you're doing glue with that, sometimes the glue will show through on the Miri. So preferably, we like to use tape on our cards. And here's the tapes. I put a lot of tape options for you guys down in below the video and all the products that we used. There's the red extra sticky tape. Well, it's just got a red back. And then there's the white backed tear tape. Neither of these show, you know, like they don't leave a little pattern on your glossy cardstock at all showing through the back. So I built this card using the tape. And I just think that's just a nice little tip to share with you. So for this one, do you see how there's like half circles on here? Well, those are the frames from the outer pieces here. And for this large frame, we took this one because we used the inside. But then there's a little smaller frame on the inside here. If you can see, there we go. But this frame is not the one they used. They used the frame, the gold frame, from this one, because it's just a little bit smaller. And you cut both of those in half. I used little pieces of tape to attach them. You could use glue, but I found that gluing to the slick, glossy cardstock, sometimes they peel off. So you could do either. And just, you know, attached both of these sort of half moon shapes on either side, even with the card edges. And then the other little half shapes here, foam taped this one. Now we do have our giant wheel of foam tape, 150 feet or 50 yards of 1/2 inch wide continuous foam tape. This is such a deal to get. Debbie and I will use one of these wheels for, you know, months and months and months. I would say that's not typical that we run through these in like 6 months. If you were to have this at home, I'm sure it would take you, I don't know, it depends on how many cards you make, but if you're a hardcore card maker, it'd probably last you a year. And that's foam tape there. Then we've got a little border here, and the border, you guys, comes from this paper. So this one was just cut down, okay, and then matted with that gold cardstock, and then just attached to the bottom here, added a little border dazzle, and then this one is foam taped as well. And then the inside, I literally just took a little piece from the bottom here and just glued it across the bottom. That is a really fun one to make. Okay, now the next card I have to show you is on page 68, so we'll go back. There we go. Okay, and then remember, these are all from the Cutesy Christmas. I wanted to make this one because I thought it was so jolly looking and I loved all the postage on it, but I didn't have an 8x8 square card. I thought, okay, I'm going to rework this card according to my favorite size card, which is the 7x5 inch tape 10-fold, so you can turn it either direction. And so what I did was I followed their directions about taking small scissors and cutting out this border right along those edges of the postage. Now it's really not bad. What I did was I went ahead and I cut everything that was sort of this direction till I got all the way to the top. And then I went back with my scissors and I just cut out all the little small pieces once this was cut away from the larger sheet. And then you just take this piece and you glue it to the card, and then you glue this piece and cover the remaining left side of the card. I added a little strip of silver jewel border dazzle stickers. And then before gluing this part down, this is the cute little group of ducks, okay? Well, that was just, or geese. That one was too big to fit on my card. So I just went down here and I found the smaller version of that, and I just tucked that right in under that border. And then this is the same greeting that I foam taped right there. Really simple to adjust these cards to your card size. All right, so this, you guys, is our money saver. This is our giveaway for this episode. So how that works is we're trying to promote our Paper Wishes YouTube channel. So if you're watching us on our Paper Wishes webisode page, we ask that you just hop on over to YouTube. And if you want to use the little link down below the video, you just enlarge your screen. You'll see a little YouTube icon. You can click on that. That'll take you right over to YouTube. We ask that you like this video, you subscribe to our channel there, and then leave a comment. So like, comment, and subscribe. After about a week, we will reply to one of the videos saying congratulations, and we'll use that person's unique YouTube username and give them instructions on how to collect their card. So if you don't know your username, when you leave your comment, just go back and read your comment, and it should be labeled with your YouTube username. So yes, we hope to be giving this one away. Just follow the instructions on how to claim your card when you're notified. So let's take a look at some more cards that are from the Cutest Christmas collection here. All right, so as I said before, in the other card kit, they use every single one of the toppers and give you card ideas, which I think is fantastic. And then, you know, don't be afraid to put them in your own layout. These are really great for inspiration, or follow the instructions step by step. Okay, and then multiple ideas for each topper, actually. Love this one. Little snowfall acetate added to that one. Tomorrow, Debbie did a great card using snowfall acetate. All right, and then got our little 3 cards from one set using the little nativity. And there's the sheep. Here's a little center step card. Beautiful. And then that gets into the kit for tomorrow. I also wanted to point out the little templates that are in the back, when you see the little T that is shown next to a card, see if we can find an example, that means that there is a template or layout for that card. Here's one right here, but it refers you to the back of the book. Watch, I'm not going to be able to find one now. Yes, thank you. There's one. So if you take this little T and then you can refer it back to the little templates. I don't know if template is a great idea. They're more just patterns, but it gives you all of the dimensions, and it really helps when you're putting together a little more complicated card. Okay, so you guys, remember today to qualify for the Money Saver, you would need to put today's Money Saver or today's product in your cart, and then also watch tomorrow and put that in your cart as well. And with those 4 purchases, we will send you along this magazine, okay? And look at all the fantastic card samples we have for you. Don't forget, we are going to be giving away this card, so it'd be great if you would participate in that. And the Money Saver is at the top right-hand corner, and all of the items are listed down below if you're interested in one kit or the Dazzle stickers or the ribbon. And if you're watching us over on YouTube, then look below the video in the description box, and it'll take you to this Paper Wishes webisode page. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next one. See you tomorrow.